Hi everyone, me back again cooking. You know I love to cook, no matter what time I get in, I like to be in the kitchen. We decided that this week we are going to do meals only from Amy Sheppard Food. Now Amy Sheppard is on Instagram. She is incredible. She's just released her book, and her book is ready to pre-order now, available in April. I pre-ordered literally the second she said you can pre-order it. I absolutely love her, and she uses so many handy things. So yes, I make a few changes to her recipes, but they are basically her. I messaged her the other day and she was so lovely, she messaged me back. So today I'm making easy malt loaf. Get my words out. So for this you'll need 100 grams of bran flakes. Now she used bran flakes or anything that's similar. I didn't have bran flakes and I didn't want to go out and have to buy something separately. It's been one of those busy days. So we had some shredded wheats. So we had some shreddies, and then I had a couple of shredded wheats left over that I was 10 grams short. So I've got them. Then you need to make a cup of tea. No milk, no sugar, just a tea bag, hot water, and you'll need 250 mils of that. You'll need a tablespoon of treacle. You'll need some fruit. Now she says mixed fruit. Mine don't all like mixed fruit, so I'm just using sultanas. She said light brown sugar. I had some dark brown sugar, so I will use that. There's 200 grams of that. 200 grams of self-raising flour. So like I said, a tablespoon of treacle and some baking powder. You'll only need a teaspoon of baking powder. Right, and then the extra thing I'm adding that she didn't add, I have some chopped up stemmed ginger, which I've just chopped up. So the first thing you do is add your 200, oh that was camera work, wasn't it? Your 250 mils of tea into your bran, and you give that a stir until it is really mushy. Make sure you leave your tea for about 10 minutes before you do pour it into here, and leave it until it's really mushy. Right, while that's sitting getting nice and mushy, I'm going to weigh out my 200 grams of self-raising flour and my 200 grams of light brown sugar, which mine is dark though. You'll also need an egg that's beaten, so I should get all these little bits done now. So I'm not doing an Amy main course today because I have duck. Me and my son love duck. My husband doesn't, my dad doesn't. These containers I got from Costco, absolutely brilliant for just doing a couple of breasts like that. And then, because you can chuck them away, wash them out. But they are absolutely brilliant for just for a quick duck meal. So yeah, I've made a plum sauce and I have 2 duck breasts in there. They're just resting until dinner time. I do think out of my 5 children, myself and my husband, I think there's only 3 of us that eat duck. My daughter, my youngest daughter, youngest son and me. I think we're the only 3 that eat duck. I'm not sure about the others actually. Get to that point when they've left home, you don't know what they eat. So that is all mushed up. To that I'm going to add the 200 grams of self-raising flour, and I'm going to add 200 grams of my dark brown sugar. Going to add my 1 beaten egg, and I'm going to add the sultanas and the ginger, and I'm going to give that a really good mix up, and it's going to make a really thick batter. Oh, also I need to add my teaspoon of baking powder and add my treacle. I'll just do that now. So after a bit of mixing, you'll find that that is a nice thick mixture, as you can see. What you need now is a lined loaf tin. Okay, I've got my prepared tin. It's really quite non-stick, but I've just put baking paper on the bottom of it. There you go, it's all in the tin. It's a really quite thick mixture. This goes in the oven at 180 fan for about 50 minutes, or until when you put a knife or a skewer in the middle, it comes out clean. And I will come back and show you when it's all finished. There you go, that's the malt loaf out the oven. It took about 40 minutes, not 50, but go by your oven, keep testing it, make sure when you stick a skewer or knife in the middle it comes out clean. But yeah, I'm going to take it out and chop it out the tin, put it on the board, make a few slices, put a bit of butter on, or low fat spread, and have a bit with a cup of tea. So thanks so much for joining me on this really quick recipe, and I will tag Amy Sheppard Foods in the description.